Uliqqoira Schiffer. Uliqqoira Schiffer. Alright? Uliqqoira Schiffer fought against Ichigo. And this time, it was fucking, one of the best. Like, goddamn, that fight was legendary. Like, Bleach fans know, that's one of the best fights in Bleach. You know, better than Grimjow fights, if you ask me. Um, like, he was Ichigo's actual rival out of the Espadas. Unfortunately, he ended up dying and shit. Because, like, Ukiura, was fighting against Ichigo in base form, and Ichigo was more powerful after fighting against Grimjow. And at that point, Ichigo was more powerful than Ukiura. He put on the mask, and he was. But then when he went up to Las Noches and he used his Resurrection, or at least the first form, Ichigo was barely able to dodge one of his attacks. And then, Cedro Escuras, that blew his mask off. And then he was like being thrown around like a rag doll, and Ukiura was like, there's no way you can win, just give up and other things, man. You're not going to beat me. And he's like, no, I have to fight you. Even though I know you're, stronger than me, I have to do it because there's nobody else who can. And he was like, oh, well, now I have to show you what true despair is. And he went to his second release state. And when that happened, like, Ichigo basically died. He had no chance. Like, he couldn't even block an attack at all. Like, he couldn't see it coming. Like, at least before he could kind of see it coming. But when he went to a second form, second release state, he couldn't see it coming. But then he got shot in the chest too. Boom. A big ass hole in his chest. And then he, fell. But then Ichigo got back up because of White. Instinctively came back, kicked in, and saved Ichigo's life. But Ukiura ended up dying because he used his recoup too much. Like, he was using his instant regeneration too much, that it like ended up backfiring on him, and he ended up disintegrating and dying. But it was a great fight, and he was a great villain. So strength at 90%, and then 94% for his speed, 86 for his durability, a 91 for his endurance, intelligence at 87, 85 for his experience, a 89 for his close skills, and then a 95 for his range skills, 95 for his recoup, and then hacks are at 92. So his overall power score is a 90.4%. And that's Ukiura during the, say, Katakura Town arc. When they were fighting in Katakura Town, he was fighting Ichigo and Wakamundo. So stay cool, Kwa in the corner.